The Dragonby Dragon is located in fields to the north of the one-street, dead-ended settlement of Dragonby, near Scunthorpe, Great Britain. It is a natural limestone formation that measures about 20 meters long. It clearly has a head and tail. It can be visited by walking down a muddy track beyond a galvanized gate between two street houses. The curiosity is steeped in local folklore. There are two different interpretations of the stone feature and two different legends to amuse you on a cold rainy night. The first is that of the legend of the sunken church. From about 1600 until about 1800, it was known as the sunken church. It was a church that was attached to one of the local monasteries. It was buried by a landslide. More bizarrely, it sank because of the preaching of Catholicism therein. This religion was forbidden with the onset of Protestantism and Henry VIII's break with Rome. The doomed congregation sank with it. It has been claimed that the ghostly bells can still be heard ringing on the anniversary of this event every year, so do not get spooked and visit it at night. Author Michael Ray tells a wonderfully elaborated version of the sunken church legend. In his story, the greed of local landowners and financiers ruins the formerly peaceable nature of the village community. The church fills up with these people. The devil is overjoyed by the crowd of hypocrites singing sacred hymns, so sits on the roof with all his mischievous imps. His weight pushes the building down into the earth. In true hell fashion, he traps the congregation inside. The second and perhaps the more exciting is that it was a dragon. According to local legend, the striking formation is in fact the body of a dragon that was turned to stone by a wizard. This resembles aspects of Greek mythology and how looking into the eyes of Medusa turned people into stone. The dragon has been there ever since, frozen as it sat, only weathered by the sands of time. Realistically, it is only a natural rock formation caused by a limestone spring, but who can say whether it is a dragon or not? It really does look like a fire-breathing dragon from medieval times. Let us venture deep into the fields of Dragonby and explore this curiosity. I hope you will agree that it is an exciting site full of mystery and folklore. The local rocky outcrop is somewhat of a local curiosity, steeped in the legend of the sunken church, and more exciting, that of the dragon turned to stone by a wizard. The site has a mystical pagan atmosphere that conjures up childhood fantasies of medieval knights battling flame-breathing dragons in a war-ridden landscape. This is not that different to the tale of the English patron St. George and his ghastly dragon. The limestone fragment has influenced the mindset of local people. In fact, the village name of Dragonby is the new name for the former mining settlement of Conesby Cliff. It was changed by the local landowners, the Elwes family, to honor the dragon and the folklore surrounding it. The local houses even have items associated with myths, legends, and folklore in their homes on display. These include ornaments in windows and on walls such as dragons or items of a more pagan origin such as earth objects, moon pictures, and even the sun in its glory. Even when you park your car and walk into the settlement, you get absorbed into this mystical pagan atmosphere. The rocky outcrop has worn well for its age. There is plenty of moss and lichen growing on it to add character. The grassy banks nearby are cut regularly. The muddy path leading to it is maintained too, with a galvanized gate and a bin to prevent dog fouling. There is, however, no signpost to direct visitors from the street of the hamlet. There is not even an information board to describe the site in more detail. The size of the surrounding area, though, is in fact ideal for a festival that could celebrate the local folktale and folklore. Perhaps one could be arranged to raise money for a much-needed signpost and a detailed information board. This could inform more people of this exciting site that is steeped in local folklore. A site that has been mentioned by Abraham de la Prime in 1696 and even by William White in 1882. The site is difficult to find from the street of the hamlet, but is well worth a visit just to soak up the mystical pagan atmosphere.